Tory Lanez appeal rejected.
So because of Megan's lies, she made a young boy grow up fatherless. You know? Because of Megan's lies, Tory Lanez almost lost his life in prison by getting stabbed 14 times. Because of Megan's lies, Tory Lanez has to spend a decade in prison. Because of Megan's lies, a whole generation that looked up to Tory, because Tory has done several amazing things in the community, all that stopped. So all those kids that Tory took care of and fed, helped them out with schooling, supplies, and all that kind of stuff, the amount of individuals like Tory Lanez helped house when they were homeless, all these individuals, nobody, all that work that Tory has done is in vain because she was jealous of Kylie Jenner. And the truth is that Megan was actually the one that was going behind her best friend's back. Kelsey. So Kelsey, she knows the truth. She knows what happened. She knows exactly what happened. She was there. Megan was there. Everybody knows exactly what happened. And here's the thing though. This world is not the end all. You know what I mean? This world is not the end of life. You know, there will definitely be judgment. Megan will be held accountable. You know, God will hold those evil individuals accountable on Judgment Day. And I really, really extremely hope that they weigh all those consequences, because consequences will come. See, here's the thing about accountability. Individuals do a whole bunch of messed up stuff, evil stuff, disgusting stuff. And they think if there's no consequences initially, at that moment, that the consequences will never come. Sometimes it's your kids. Sometimes it's 4 or 5 generations that have to face the consequences of their forefathers. But you know what? Megan doesn't care. Individuals like that, they don't care. They're very selfish. They're very self-centered. They're very narcissistic. And they don't care about anybody else but themselves. So we're going to continue praying for Tory, because definitely God's with him, you know? God's definitely with him. We're going to continue praying for him. And the story's not going to end. You know, there's several individuals that are being wrongfully convicted. Mandela, you know what I mean? Got released after a couple of decades in jail. You know? Sometimes life's about purpose, right? And sometimes the purpose doesn't pan out the same way you would want it to pan out. By the end of the day, what will happen shall happen. And at the end of the day, Tory Lanez is gonna be exactly where God needs him to be, even though the path to that purpose is unconventional.